Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be continuing our adventures in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, I know in the last video I said that we would tackle either the Seafoam Islands or the power plant next, but that would also run the risk of an encounter with either Articuno or Zapdos, respectively, and I don't think I'm quite ready to take either of those big bruisers on just yet. So I'm gonna head on over to Cinnabar Island to take on that gym next. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a sky dash over to Pallet Town so we can take the most direct route to Cinnabar Island. And as we do, remember as always to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support is greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. Hey, look at me! I'm riding around Pallet Town on a dragon. Yep. Yeah, whatever. I didn't need to talk to you anyway. Alright, and I'll use Sea Skim right here to travel downward this way. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that outside of recording, I also transferred a few more Pokemon over from Pokemon Go. Okay, and this Tangela is level 43, the highest level we've encountered yet. Alright, and got an excellent throw there, and don't you start being uncooperative with us, Tangela. Yeah, and I also... Yep. Hang on. Controls are... Alright. Here we go. Alright. Great throw. And 1, 2, 3. Almost. Yeah, don't you go tackling me just because you don't want to join the team there, Tangela. Alright, great throw now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, got it. Whew. Yeah, and that also includes Melmetal, who, as you would remember from the last video, was giving me some real difficulties with wanting to catch him. Yeah, and Rhyhorn's leveled up to 42. That means it's now ready to evolve. And Charizard's also leveled up to 50. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm quite partial to the Rhyhorn line. Specifically, Rhydon and Rhyperior. Of course, Rhyperier's not available in this game, but that's okay. But that's okay. We've got our Rhyhorn, and that's good enough. Hang on, I gotta go check something. Alright. Anyhow, Rhydon, the drill Pokemon, a ground and rock type. Its brain developed when it began walking on its hind legs. Its armor-like hide even repels molten lava. Yeah, you gotta admire some toughness like that. And we've also added Tangela to our Pokédex as well. The Vine Pokemon, a grass type. Its identity is obscured by masses of thick blue vines. The vines are said to never stop growing. Yeah, I wonder I've always wondered what Tangela really looks like underneath all those vines. Well, I guess that's one mystery we'll never solve, so I guess we'll just keep heading down to Cinnabar Island. Oh, but okay, and I've already caught a Staryu, so no need to catch you now. And then like in all our previous gameplays, I'll be avoiding as many trainer battles as I can, and just so I can go back and take them on when I'm outside of recording. Whoop, and encountered a Tentacruel there. Of course, I don't need a Tentacruel right now, so yeah, I'll star you out. And I'll come back for the items as well. Oh, that must be why there are so many Pokemon out. I was using a lure from outside of recording. Alright, and here's a PP up. Alright, the dock to Cinnabar Island should be coming up soon, so... Alright, not there. Slip past Magikarp and Tentacool. Oh! I guess, okay, I guess we can't, access Cinnabar Island from Pallet Town. Hang on, let me check the town map. Okay, looks like I'll have to take the long way around, through Route 20 to get to Cinnabar Island. Oh well. Oh yeah, and let me show you some of the Pokemon I've added to my team since the last recording. Yeah, I've got Meltan and Melmetal, a level 37 Pidgey that I'll be dutifully raising up into a Pidgeot, along with Tangela, Hitmonchan, let's see. Oh, and Grimer as well, Alolan Golem, and Alolan Vulpix as well, and Cantonian Vulpix if I can't remember if I was recording when I caught it in the last video, but you know that I have it. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also have Magmar and Pinsir, and I also decided to transfer over one of my shiny Magmar, so I have that. I think I'll go ahead and take out Rhydon for now, and add Pidgey to my team. Now, without further ado, let's head on down to Route 19, and we walked right into this line of sight of this swimmer guy. Wait, slow down, you'll have a heart attack. Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that gets a heart attack when I run there, Reese. Of course, I don't normally run, so I guess that's kind of a moot point. Oh, and you've got a Dratini. Now that's definitely a Pokemon we haven't battled against yet, or even encountered for that matter. Okay, and Pikachu landed a critical hit on Dratini. Oh, here comes Dragon Tail, and it's forcing us to swap out a Pokemon. Oh, and it's Charizard. That'll come in handy. I'll give you a taste of Dragon Tail myself. And here comes Dragon Rage, doing fixed damage there with only 40 hit points. And down goes Dratini. And Pikachu's leveling up. Ooh, that's chilly. Yeah, and you should go wipe your nose there, Reese. Watch out for Tentacool. They sting so painfully. Yeah, thanks for the advice there, Reese. Alright, and this item up here is a full heal. We don't really need any more of those, but I'll go ahead and take it. Alright, and Charizard's sniffing the salty air. Alright, and Charizard has energy spare. Yeah, of course we encountered another swimmer. I have to exercise and warm up before going out for a swim. Yeah, when I was young, I never really bothered with any warm-ups or stretches before swimming. It was always just dive right in and enjoy myself. Okay, Swimmer Richard, you're sending out a Starmie. Okay, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'll just use Thunderbolt to potentially score a one-hit KO. And I did! Yay me! Alright, now we just have to do all this. Blastoise leveling up. I warmed up. Yeah, and again, you've got a runny nose. Thanks, kid. I'm ready for a swim. Yeah, you should probably go take your Starmie to get it healed up there before you go swimming, just in case. Alright, now we're on Route 20, so gotta make sure to avoid all the swimmers I can, including that bikini girl there. Okay, and here we are on Seafoam Islands. Oh, there's a shop girl here. Hello, it's your friendly potion delivery service. Oh, no need to pay. We hope to continue your support of your neighborhood Pokemart. Oh, okay, I guess she just heals up our Pokemon. And it looks like we'll have to venture through Seafoam Islands after all. Alright, okay, we got an ice heal here. I guess since we're here, we can go ahead and try catching some ice-type Pokemon or any others that we come across. Are you surprised to find a coach trainer at a place like this? Kind of. But what is more surprising is that I come here every single day. Yeah, that is surprising. There's nothing else to do here. Nothing else to do but battle here. Do you want to battle? Yeah, we'll take you on. Of course you'll battle me. Okay, here I come. Yeah, and here we come. Yeah, so, alright. Coach trainer, yes. Okay, coming at me with a Jolteon first. Nothing a few paydays from Pikachu can't handle. Okay, not nearly enough damage there. And your attacking us with thunder, that could prove a bit of a challenge for us. But of course, since thunder's not very accurate, we don't really have much to worry about there. So I'll just keep spamming Payday until we take down Jolteon. Alright, come on Pikachu, we've got to land at least one critical hit. Then we can continue on to Cinnabar Island. Okay, just landing some double kicks. And of course you would land a critical hit there, yes. Well, at least we took down his Jolteon, so now all we have to do is take out his last two Pokemon. Okay, Flareon. I guess he's got all three Eevee evolutions, so I'll switch to Blastoise, and if he has Flareon, or Vaporeon after this, I'll switch over to Venusaur. Alright, let's do a Bubble Beam. Okay. Some sizable damage there, but not enough to actually take down Flareon. Or at least take it down to half health. At least he did us a solid with Flare Blitz there, since it does recoil damage. Alright, and a second Bubble Beam is all it takes to take down Flareon. And I called it. He has a Vaporeon, so it's Venusaur's turn next. Alright, a good pedal dance ought to do the job. Yeah, coming at us with Hydro Pump. Yeah, so far he hasn't, apart from Double Kick, he hasn't done any moves that could do sizable damage to our team. And Venusaur's confused from fatigue, but that's kind of a moot point since Vaporeon was his last Pokemon. Well done. Yeah, thanks, yes, and thanks for the battle. Well, you came all the way here, so let me give you something really special. Ooh, 5 rare candies. Yes, please. Don't you feel happy when you have a whole bunch of different candies in your candy jar? I'll say I'm happy with candies in my candy jar. Alright, and we've encountered a Jinx. Yeah, if this one runs away, we've got a second one waiting in the wings there. Okay, that first Ultra Ball didn't do it, so alright. The second one has an excellent throw on it. Yep, and we caught it. So there's no need for that other Jinx. Alright, and everyone's close to leveling up. I'm gonna save my those rare candies that Yas gave me for another one of my Pokemon. That's not very close to leveling up. Alright, Jinx. The human-shaped Pokemon, an Ice and Psychic type, appears to move to a rhythm of its own as if it were dancing. It wiggles its hips as it walks. Yeah, we all know the controversy with Jinx with Jinx, so from its debut episode until it was completely redesigned. Alright, now let's use Strong Push. Okay, and it looks like we have to interact with this boulder every single time. Okay, and once we push this into place, I'll go ahead and catch that seal there. Yep, and down goes that boulder there. Yeah, and just look at that funny face on Seal. Alright, let's do an Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3, got it. Yeah, we're adding quite a few Pokemon to our Pokédex. I think the Pokédex from when I was getting onto this game said I had only 50 Pokemon left to register to my Pokédex. And with all the new ones that we've been adding, it won't be too much longer now. Alright. Seal, the sea lion Pokemon, a water type, loves freezing cold conditions, relishes swimming in a frigid climate of around 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Ugh, can't stand the thought of that. Okay, and what's this girl here doing? Alright, and I'll push that boulder in. Who are you? Even when pushing blocks with Strong Push, Pokemon can get in the way. When that happens, I use a Repel so I can get back to pushing with no problem. Oh yeah, I guess that kind of does make some sense there. Yeah, you can't really use Strong Push if a Pokemon is in the way. Now here's a Max Potion, but our main goal is to get to the other entrance of Seafoam Islands so that we can continue on to Cinnabar Island. Oh, and of course that Jinx just had to spawn in our way. Yeah, right in our way there. Okay, and here's a Super Repel, and Pikachu still got Strong Push going for it. So push that way. Alright, can't go any further that way, so we'll just have to come down here. Okay, and TM55 Ice Beam. That'll come in handy. Ah, and here's Slowpoke. Yeah, we don't have one of these yet, so let's remedy that. Alright, there we go. A Great Throw. 1, 2, almost. Yeah, you think with how slow Slowpoke is, it would be too slow to realize that it had been caught. Alright, and that time was an excellent throw with the Great Ball. That's 3. Got it. Alright, and Ponyta's close to leveling up. Only needs one more level. Alright, Slowpoke. The dopey Pokemon, a water and psychic type, incredibly slow and sluggish, it is quite content to loll about without worrying about the time. Yeah, that's the kind of life I would want. But then again, I'd probably go crazy with having nothing to do, so... Right, there's the rapids that lead up to where we can encounter Articuno. But as I said, we won't be encountering Articuno until a later chapter in the gameplay. And here's a Hyper Potion. Alright, of course, Charizard just had to pop out and give us a ride. Right when we were trying to sneak past that Jinx there. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Yeah, sending the block down. That should be the lowest part of the cave here, so it should be sealing up some of the waterways. Of course, Slowpoke would have to spawn right there. Don't you just hate it when a Pokemon spawns in right when you're trying to leave somewhere and the water is moving? Do you want to use secret? Okay, I guess we'll just have to give it a try. Okay, and it's just carrying us around. Okay, it looks like we got Pikachu's got an interaction with us. Oh, and we've got ourselves a Shelter here. Oh, yoink. Great throw on our first try. 2, 3. Oh, rude. Alright, let's switch over to an Ultra Ball next. Alright, excellent throw. Now then, 1, 2, 3. Got it. And we caught ourselves a Shelter. Alright, and our new Pidgey's leveled up, so of course that's kind of course since we've already got ourselves a Pidgeotto, it won't really affect the Pokédex that much. But we'll still take it. I mean, it only needs one more level in order to evolve into Pidgeot, so why complain? Alright, and Shelter's been added to our Pokédex. The Bivalve Pokemon. A water type, the shell can withstand any attack. However, when it is open, the tender body is exposed. Yeah, that black body there with the tongue sticking out. Pikachu feels tension in the air. That must mean Articuno is nearby. Okay, here's a big pearl. Don't worry, Pikachu, I'm not gonna go and encounter Articuno just yet. We're only gonna focus on getting each gym badge before we take either Articuno or Zapdos on. Golbat just fluttering about there. That ladder there only took us back that way, so let's take this ladder up here. Alright, I think we're well on our way out of this cave, or maybe not. Alright, I guess we'll just have to head back to Articuno's room and see about trying to find a way out there. There's where those two blocks came from. Yeah, and there it is, Articuno. Yeah, so we'll have to come back down to this lowest possible level when we come back to try and catch Articuno. Alright, let's see if we can't try to navigate our way out of here. Alright, where does this ladder take us? Oh, right back here to a dead end and an encounter with Seal. Okay, hopefully this ladder will take us somewhere useful. Okay, let's just drop down here. Okay, that works. Yeah, we'll just push that boulder out of the way. And nothing there, so. And another encounter with Seal. What are these guys doing for me? I mean, I want to get to Cinnabar Island, but I want to get there without actually having to battle Articuno. Feels like I'm just going around in circles. Ooh, Slowbro. That'll save us some time with leveling up Slowpoke, so I'll go ahead and take that. Alright, great throw. 1, 2, 3. Got it. At least Slowbro was more cooperative with us. Now if we can just find ourselves a Dugong, that'll help us out with not needing to level up Seal. But we're happy with Slowbro. The Hermit Crab Pokemon, a water and psychic type, lives lazily by the sea. If the shelter on its tail comes off, it becomes a Slowpoke again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how evolution works. Okay, I think maybe I have to go and try and block off that passageway there. All right, and again I keep coming back to this thing. Nothing there. All right, let's see if we can go down this way. Ah, perfect. I think we might have a breakthrough here. All right, there we go. Now I just have to go down this way. Eureka! Yeah, that'll always work for us. Now I gotta get back up to the next level to use sea skim so that we can get over to the other half of this room uninterrupted by the current. There we go. Yeah, we've got free reign here. All right. 3 Ultra Balls. I'll always take Ultra Balls. Now, hopefully we can get out of here. Ooh, a second Ice Stone. I'll gladly take that in order to evolve our Alolan Vulpix. And of course there's a Jinx there guarding that item. Okay, and it was a Super Lure. What, thinking it was perfume there, Jinx? Alright. There we go. Finally, we're out. Alright, now we can keep heading west in order to Cinnabar Island. Now, what's this item? A heart scale? I haven't encountered anyone who will take heart scales like a move tutor or something, but I will still take it. Now, let's keep heading this way. Surfing with Pikachu. I guess we weren't close enough to get these Ultra Balls here. Alright, Max Repel. Alright, and after this we should be making land on Cinnabar Island. Yeah, here we go. Finally. I wonder if we could have made it here from Pallet Town. Well, there's no real way to know for sure. So let's go ahead and talk to everyone in town before cutting off this video. Because I think in the next video I'm going to be exploring Pokemon Mansion and taking on Blaine at the Cinnabar Gym. Alright, Pokemon can keep on learning moves, even if you stop them from evolving. It's a trick that experienced trainers know. Wait till your Pokemon learns a move it wouldn't otherwise, and only then do you evolve it. Yeah, sound advice there, buddy. Are you interested in Dark-type Pokemon? If you have a Grimer, maybe I could trade it for my Dark-type Grimer for it? Suit yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any other Grimer than the one I've got, so you'll just have to be patient. I came to visit Cinnabar Island Gym, but the door is locked tight. There must be a key somewhere, though. Maybe in that old mansion? They say that one of the gym leader's friends used to live there. Yeah, we'll definitely be exploring the old mansion there to find the key. Do you have a lot of friends? People say Pokemon you get by trading with a friend grows faster. I think it would be worth your time to give it trading a try. Yeah, we've done a lot of trading there, mister, so that's not really new information for us. Alright, let's talk to these guys. It never hurts to have extra items. You never know what might happen. Yeah, always good to stock up on extra supplies, even if you don't use them all. I wonder if I can pick up any X attacks here. I like using X attacks because you can boost your Pokemon's attack stat with them. Yeah, well, I don't really use those X items all that much. They just take up space in the bag there. The Cinnabar Island Gym's Blaine is an odd one. He's lived on the island since way before the Pokemon Lab was built. Mama. Yeah, well, we'll still be taking him on once we're done with exploring here. We study Pokemon here day in and day out. People even bring us rare Pokemon to examine. Yeah, that's good to know. Did you come to have a look at our lab? Most impressive. I like to see that kind of drive. Yeah, even though I'm not really much of a science buff, it's always good to take some interest in science. Like in the Magic School Bus or Bill Nye the Science Guy. This is a reception room. It's a room where we can talk with our guests. When we don't have guests, it's a place for scientists to slack off. Yeah, living the dream there, buddy. This sofa is very soft and comfortable. I found this most remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. I think it's of a rare Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think you're like that super nerd we took on when we got our fossil there, buddy. Hey, no running in the hallways. Boy, I've always wanted the chance to say something like that. Yeah, well, we're gonna keep running there, buddy. Now, what are you guys all about? Don't you think this machine looks like a washing machine? Looks rather like a washing machine? It's not, though. Yeah, it kinda does. Ugh, I'm so busy. Never a moment to breathe. Certainly no time to be talking to children. No need to be rude. Come on, come at me. I'm a scientist that's been working without sleep or rest. You really think you stand a chance? Sorry to taunt you like that, all of a sudden. I haven't slept in days. Here, I'll give you this. Do you think you can forgive me? TMO2 Taunt. Okay, that can work. It forces your opponent to only use moves that cause damage. Yeah, perfect for Pokemon that use moves like Hypnosis or Powder moves like Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, or Stun Spore. That's right, Eevee has the potential to evolve in a variety of different ways. Yeah, we've already known that, buddy. What have I done? I accidentally wrote on the board with permanent marker. Maybe I could turn it the other way and no one would ever know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyone would turn the board around themselves and discover that you wrote on it. Alright, my eyes get so tired when I look at the computer for too long. Resting your eyes is really important, you know? Yeah, I know that feeling. Maybe when I become a fossil, they'll revive me in the distant future. Yeah, dare to dream there, buddy. I am an important doctor. Yes, very well known indeed. Here I study rare Pokemon fossils. Hey, do you have a Pokemon fossil for me? Yes I do. I have a Helix fossil from Mount Moon, and outside of recording I found an old amber at the Pewter City Museum. Oh, that is a Helix fossil, it is. It is a fossil of Ammonite, a Pokemon that is already extinct. Shall I use my resurrection machine to make that Pokemon live again? Yes, please do. So, give it here. Okay, and gave it to the odd doctor. And just like that, we've got ourselves an Ammonite. Success! The fossil was an Ammonite, as I thought. Alright, and now we've got our other fossil Pokemon, Ammonite. The Spiral Pokemon. A rock and water type, an ancient Pokemon that was recovered from a fossil. It swam by cleverly twisting its 10 tentacles about. Well then, come back soon. Yeah, we've heard all that spiel. Now, can you revive our old amber for us? Yeah, Aerodactyl. Yes, please do. And just like that, we've got ourselves our own Aerodactyl now. Yeah, thanks a bunch there, guy. Alright, Aerodactyl, the fossil Pokemon. A rock and flying type, a savage Pokemon that died out in ancient times. It was resurrected using DNA taken from amber. Well then, come back soon. Yeah, we probably will, if we ever do find another fossil. All matter is made up of tiny molecules. It's like how 100 Poké-Dollars is a collection of lots of $1 Poké-Dollar. Yeah, that's kind of how money works there, buddy. Now that we've got our fossil Pokemon and made it to Cinnabar Island, we'll have a chance to make even more money. Oh, but what's this here? An antidote. Okay, that'll work. And who are you? Scientists sometimes go into the Pokemon Mansion to carry out different experiments. Yeah, but this place looks abandoned. Not really suitable for experimentation anymore. But anyhow, I feel that should do for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And remember, as always, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for more notifications. All of your support is greatly appreciated for the growth of the channel. And until next time, peace out.